And Einstein regarded this as the greatest blunder in his life, in his career. He is the one who discovered special relativity, general relativity, and made E equal mc squared, which we have seen its result on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. But in this situation, he made wrong concept about the universe. The universe is expanding, actually not contracting or static. This represents how the universe evolved. This is what happened. This is the largest scale structure of the universe, and we have now a famous question. If the universe is expanding and expanding with acceleration, it must have had a beginning. How was the beginning of the universe? Anyone can tell us about what has happened at the beginning of the universe? Actually, scientists couldn't observe or couldn't know anything about the beginning of the universe except some observations they made now and some expectations from theories about the beginning of the universe. But if the universe has a beginning, how about other universe? If our universe evolved like a balloon or was very, very small or very universe, and this balloon expanded to form the universe we have seen now, or we are seeing now. So we may have other universes may evolve in the same way as our universe does, or maybe in some other way. But this reflects to us the idea of existence of parallel universes or another universes we have seen, but we can see them. Maybe we are now in this universe trying to make a show. In the other universe they're trying to sing some song, because in the other universe I am not a scientist or I am not a physics student. I will grow up as individuals. In the other universe I'm saying love story and get billions of dollars for this, rather than having some office or dream of office in the university or something like this to describe what's called the stars and the galaxies. Now we move on to the quantum world. Quantum world is very strange, as we have clarified since a few minutes ago. I would like to imagine about those atoms. We have material which is composed of 1,000 atoms. This material is radioactive material, which means that some of them will decay will annihilate and convert to other types of atoms. And those atoms, we are not able to know which atom will decay in the next minute. So we have no internal clock inside the atom tells us this nucleus will decay in the next minute. This one will decay in the other minute or something like this. We have nothing to know about the internal clock of atom. Just we have the sampling, we have this nucleus. Next minute it just decays. We have no idea about the natural laws which are weighing in this moment. But as the largest scale, as the large number, about 1,000 atoms or something like this, we are able to figure that about 500 atoms will decay next minute. So we are having knowledge by statistics only. Another application we are seeing now in our ordinary life and we are touching is what's called quantum random number generator. The quantum random number generator is a VC curve which depends on the probability of quantum mechanics. The world is probabilistic and indeterministic in quantum mechanics. How do you work it? Light, the electromagnetic waves is formed of photons, and that photon, when it passes through half-Hilbert mirror by incident on the horizontal by 45 degrees, it actually has two probabilities, either to continue in straight line or to reflect in right angle. When we see like this, we have the photon will continue of this detector, or photon will continue of that detector. But to reach this way, we have to assume that the electron exists in the two passes, and suddenly, when we stopped by one of those detectors, we have the electron. We have the photon in one place only. It's actually like in some sci-fi movie, the actor trying to use this, and actually we made it in our observer. It's called quantum man. The quantum man has its own power to be multiple images rather than one. So when someone is trying to shoot him, you will like trying to figure out which one of those are compliment. Either this place, or either this place, or either this place, or in that place, and that fourth place. Actually, you're trying by this arrow. I will shoot him in this, but actually he's not in this place. He's in the other spot or another place. So this is the probability of quantum wallet. You have the photon trying to assume that the ray is a photon buzzes in the two brackets we see, and we have detected him either in this detector or in that detector. But because of natural probability of photon, the combination of photon which one will hit the detector provides us with the binary number. So we can see this photon hit this detector, we have 1. The photon hit this detector, we have 0, and the combination of that gives us the number of the Visa and MasterCard and something like that. So if anyone tries to use a computer algorithm to find a relation between all of those numbers, he wouldn't be able to figure out, because it's the way that the nature manifests it to us, the nature of probabilistic and indeterministic. Back again to our show, the universe is made. Atoms, everything around us, you and me, and the Earth and the Moon are made of atoms, and atoms represent to us as building blocks of matter. This image to representing what's inside that atom. We have a nucleus, and this nucleus made of protons and neutrons, and the electrons orbit in the energy levels. And that fundamental force of nature. Okay, what is the fundamental force of nature? To understand the universe very well, we have to assume the universe is like a huge cosmic theater, and this theater trying to play for us a grand cosmic symphony. We have to imagine space like the stage we see. We have to imagine time like the timeline of the play, or the morphology of the play. We are seeing actors in space which are the phenomena which happen in space. Actually, you are the audience to see the cosmos theater or the cosmic play around us. So space and time representing the stage and the time of the play. The actors representing to us the physical phenomena which happen on different scales in the universe. And actually, we are seeing the lights, we are seeing different effects on the show, and this represents to us the cosmic or the huge theater. If someone who are trying to hear Yanni in his famous concert, Yanni uses a small devices and advanced devices to block the sound from each player, one member of the orchestra. Actually, he blocks the sound from his tail, and each one can customize the sound he wanted to hear. Because of what? Because Yanni he wrote the scenario, when he wrote the script or the musical note of that song, and he tried to figure out the piano only. Someone will sing a song, he cannot hear the band in the black, because this will stop him from performing his sound. But he like actually represent and customizes his sound on some other instrument in the concert, so he can customize to hear that voice only. The only one who knows what actually happened is the monitor outside the concert or behind the scene. This monitor knows how to make the matrix and combination between all sounds. This one wanted to hear the violin, this one wanted to hear the piano, this one wanted